All right, the difference with the set apart ones and people of the world. Now, we're going to talk about specifically goal setting, goal setters. By the way, happy Sabbath and good morning to the family. Now, goal setters, goal setters in life are those who set goals and they are ambition to reach their goal. Their ambition, they're enthused to reach the goal that they've set. Even though discrepancies may be thrown in there, they may go through some oops, they may go through some standstills, and but yet they are still willing to reach that goal. It may take a year, it may take 2 years, it may take 3 years, but by the grace of God, they are so ambitious. Because let me tell you something, if you exclude God out of your goal setting, it may not happen. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And I say it may not happen because if it still happen without the power of God making it happen, and it do happen, I'm gonna guarantee you that you've done it by an ill will act. I'm gonna say that you've done it by an ill will act. But if you allow God in your goal setting, it's going to be clean. It's going to be a clean goal set. You see what I'm saying? Regardless of what may happen between now and then when you accomplish reaching that goal. So that's the reason why I recommend you involve God in your goal setting. Now, we have people of the world, demonized people, and people who are just confused on who they should believe, but they don't have God as their sovereign. They don't worship God. They worship anything and everybody except for God. And they don't have goals in life. These are the people who waste time with their lives. These are people who don't care about setting goals. They don't care about reaching goals. They don't care. They feel that, they've had 40 kids. They feel that they've lost their teeth. They feel that they had 9 marriages, bad, horrible marriages, and, they done. They feel that they might have lost weight. They don't look right for society to reach goals and do things in life. They feel that, since they've gained weight, they don't want to reach goals in life. They don't care. These are bad people to be around while you're setting your goal. Let me tell you, it's already hard. While we're goal setting and we're trying to reach this goal, we're thinking a lot. Goal setters think a lot. We think about how we're going to continuously hold on with reaching our goal. We are quiet for the most. We don't deal with people who are not goal setters. We are great observers. We don't talk much. We talk when people talk to us. And if they are shenanigan, we minimize talking to them. Now, the people who are not goal setters, they see us. They see that we are excluded from them and they get jealous. Why? Because people who don't set goals, people who are not doing anything positive in their life, they are losers. And so we make them feel the way they are. It's like a mirror. We're giving them a mirror of their, so we keeping it 100 just by keeping silent and not having no dealings with them. And they can't handle that. They know why we choose not to deal with them and they can't handle it. So they get jealous because we choose to be silent amongst them. They get jealous because we don't mingle with them. These people want to suck away our goal setting. They want to suck us dry with our ambition that we have to reach goals in life. They want to suck us dry from the peace that we have when we're around them at the workplace, when we're around the relatives who are not doing nothing with their lives. They are demonized. They want to say things in an insinuating way. You think you're better than me. Who you think you are? I remember you did this in the past. Remember, that's the devil that's lurking in their spirit. And so they throw things and they say things and they do things to make us feel bad, to make us feel worthless, to throw a discrepancy in us while we're trying to set goals. That's all it is. Do not be fooled by their evil tactics. Now, people say, why you don't talk? I don't talk because I'm thinking. I'm not thinking about you. I'm not thinking about this job. I'm working. I know what I'm doing. I'm working and I'm succeeding with my ethics. But I tune out you because you are not important now. You're not important to me right now. I'm thinking on how to book this. I'm thinking on how to build that. I'm the type of person who will set a goal for the year of 2025. And that goal that I just set is for the year of 2027. I'm the type of person who have named that number one on the list. I'm the type of person who will set a number 2 goal on the list for 2025. And that goal should be reached by the beginning or the middle of 2026. That's the number 2 goal on my list. I'm the type of person who would set a number 3 goal on my list of 2025. And I've set that goal for the end of 2025. Those are, let's just say for an example, 3 goals that I've set in my life. And those 3 goals that I've dared to set in my life are precious. They are important goals that I've set in my life. Those goals takes money, prayer, patience, enthusiasm, faith, endurance, time, etc. Where, after explaining that, where do you think I have the time to play around with shenanigan people? Tell me, leave it in the comments. Where do I have the time to sit down and worry about Michelle, gossiping about her? Where do I find the time to hate on Marlon, worrying about what he doing, what he did? Where do I find the time to snap, tibbity tap, slam, insinuate, ha ha, he he, sabotaging, playing evil tactics, gossiping, eye rolling, staring? I don't have the time. Let's just say, even if I tried to play their game, I would feel bad in my soul because I just blotted out what I needed to say for today to reach that goal in 26. See, that just interrupted what I needed to do. I can go on my car and realize, man, wait a minute. I said I was going to say, see, because I just allowed something negative to intervene that important thought that I should have been writing down to reach my goal. Goal setters, people, do not have time for the opposite of what we are doing in our lives. People who come to work 6 in the morning and want to cuddle up and gossip. Those are people who choose not to have goals set in their life. Those are people who have given up things for themselves. So they worry about others. They are tickled when they come together to talk about other people who are not important to them. You have to understand this, people. I'm important to others because their own lives are not important to them. So these are demonized vampires who are lurking to suck the spirit, the goodness out of us, so they can transform it into them and just use it for a temporary pleasure, temporary purpose, to be tickled while we're drained. You see what I'm saying? We don't have the time. It's impossible to have the time to talk with people who are not goal setters. It's just impossible. People always wonder why I'm quiet, why I don't deal with them. Because you are a dodo. That's why. If I talk to Pookie about what I'm trying to do, I'm telling my blessings. I'm giving him all the news that he don't deserve to have. Because Marlon, Pookie, or whoever is going to go somewhere and try to throw discrepancies with my plans, with my goals, they are going to find a way. That's where their time is going to be at. Instead of them taking heed and say, well, let me go do something with my life. No, they would take that time and go try to destroy your plans. They would take the time. They will find the time to talk about what they are willing to do to destroy you. That's what these are. They're demons. They're demons. That's why. That's the ultimate reason why I don't talk to them. And that's our decision, chosen ones. We have that choice. We can have that choice to obey God or disobey God. We have a choice to obey Satan or shun Satan. Rebuke Satan. You see what I'm saying? These are our choices. And see, here's the killer thing about these demonized dodos. We are not worrying about them. They're to us. Why are we worrying about them? That's stupid. We are not worrying about them. There are no concern of us in our lives. We have no consideration of them. We're just working around them. We're working around them. That's it. These are people who are just there and they're just like a chess game. You know, you picked up or you're not, or you just scooted over. We don't think about them, and they know that. We don't give them no pleasure, no eye stare. We don't give them nothing. They give us everything that we don't even seek from them. This is their choice. They choose to stare. They choose to plot. They choose to talk about us. They choose to allow us to move them the way they choose to be moved by us. This is their choice. When we come to work or when we're around relatives, we are there to serve a purpose, and that's it. But within our own selves, we have the right. We have the right by God's will to set goals, and we have the right to tune out things, to tune out people, to tune out places in order to reach our goals, in order to continue planning on reaching our goals. We are goal setters. We don't have the time. We don't have the time to do the things that they have the time to do. That's the difference. But they still choose to hate us. They still choose to jealous us. They still choose to nitpick at us. But we still choose not to pay attention to them, and that burns them up. They sit back and say, I don't want to pay attention to KK. I don't want to envy KK, but she leave me no trust because she don't pay me no man when I show her that I don't like her. You see what I'm saying? It's stupid, but that's their problem. Continue on reaching your goals. When you have discrepancies within the goals that you are trying to reach, that's going to happen. Don't quit. Don't stop setting your goals because people are hating on you. Don't stop setting your goals because you may have a little minor discrepancy within the goals that you are trying to reach. You continue to set these goals. You set 3, 4, 5 goals, so what? But set the goals if you know that you can reach it. Don't just set them just to be set them. Set the goals when you know that you need to reach them, you want to reach them. That's what keeps us busy. Hallelujah. That keeps us busy. That keeps us thinking on how to reach the goal. When we don't have goals in life, when we don't set these extreme goals in life, we are going to be left to have this open thing in our lives where we're going to have room for discrepancies of wickedness. I have a neighbor who said out her mouth that that's all she want to do is just live and watch people come and go. This person, this neighbor, every time people come and go, she want them to stop. People get off work, they're tired, they're irritable, they want to go up to their apartment. She's the neighbor who would sit in the lobby and keep wanting to stop people to talk to them, be in their business because she don't have a life. She told me, but that's not fair. I have a life. They have a life. You can't make someone feed you because you don't have a life. Hallelujah. We just get off work. I got to go up here and make a check off on my list on the goals I've just reached. And the next goal that I need, I'm not talking to you. You're not talking about nothing. You have nothing going on for yourself. You just want to sit here and suck up everything that we're doing to please yourself because you don't have a life. So she want to take all the information that we may choose to be stupid enough to give her, where she could go upstairs or where she could talk to somebody else about what I told her, what Timmy told her. Yeah, you know, KK finna go do this. I don't know if she can do that. What you think about it? Yeah, Timmy finna go do this. He told me the other day when he got off work, I had started to man his tracks and he gonna do this. I don't think he can be doing. I don't like him no more because he doing what I thought I was gonna do. I did that last. You see what I'm saying? We have to be careful who we make a pit stop with. We cannot make pit stops and talk to people who are not in our perimeter, who are not goal setters. We don't need to talk to no one, but I'm trying to tell y'all the difference on why people treat us the way they do. We don't deal with people who don't have goals in life. We don't deal with people when we see their fruits. We see their fruits, which is their character. All they do is talk negative, gossip, plot, scheme against the righteous. We don't deal with people like that. We deal with people who are planning, who are doing things. Their fruits, you see the action after they set that goal. You see what I'm saying? I could set a goal for New Zealand 2027. Where you at? People sit back, New Zealand, you're going to New Zealand? Yup. Why you going there? Because that's where I want to. I don't think you should go. See, they try to throw everything in there because it ain't that they feel that you shouldn't go. It's just because they can't go because they are not willing to go. So if you decide to go to New Zealand and they got with that you went to New Zealand, they sit back and they biting their nails like, I can't stand him. I can't stand her. But they're talking about themselves. Hallelujah. We done nothing to them. We're living. Huh? We're living. We done nothing wrong and we're doing nothing wrong. These people hate. By the end of the day, chosen one, these people who are not goal setters, these people hate themselves. That's what it is. So you continue to set that goal. Remember, setting goals and truthfully setting them and continuously trying to reach it and then reaching it, all that is a blessing. You reach that goal. You set it. Wait a minute. You set that goal. You continue enduring with setting it and trying to reach it. And then when you reach it, you sit back and say, man, KK was right. I'm here. I got it. I'm doing that. You see what I'm saying? Remember before I click off, goal setters are busy constantly with work and the Lord, serving, and how to reach their goal, whatever it is. With all of that, people, we are busy. That's how you stay busy in life. There is no room for discrepancy. There is no time for this shenanigan. You tell me right now in the scriptures, where do you have the time for shenanigan with all this going on in your life? Me, I try my best, my darnest to stay busy. Last year, I set a goal to go somewhere, to another country by this year. That would be next month. That's next month. I set this goal 8 or 9 months ago. Next month, just next month, is when I'm flying to this destinated country. I'm going to this country. You see what I'm saying? Because I didn't allow dodos who don't have goals set in their lives interrupt that. Now, after that, I've set another goal for 26. Keeping God in my life. Constantly serving God. Blotting out the negative. Things that people want me to partake with them of. When I stay strong amongst the wicked, these demonized people, and I just tune them out and tend to what I need to do for me, I will reach that goal in 2026. People, you have to understand, we make it hard when we allow others to make it hard for us. With the power of God, you better right now after this video, get you a pen and pad. If you have a job, that's no excuse at this point. Set that goal on what you want. Set that goal on what you want to do, on what you want to accomplish. Put the percentage on what you think you're going to need. Do some research and get that ledger and write down finances, write down prayers, write down on who, what, when, why, where on that ledger and pray on it. And you better dedicate that. I guarantee you, once you do that, you will not have no time for BS. Shalom.